So I know it's been a while since I posted a long form video, so here I am. But that's beyond the point. Anyways, I was watching D the Dot's 100 Things to Do with Your OCs because we all get on the grind on YouTube every now and then. Let's not lie to ourselves. And saw this. And y'all know I never back down from a dare. So without further ado, I present to you Mousepool's nonsense she did with her OCs. So the first one I chose to do was design more outfits for one of them. I did this with my OC Seraphina. It was really fun though. Multiple of the outfits did take some thinking to come up with, but it is a recommendation you should do with yours. And I'm not the best artist, so y'all can judge however harshly you want. Next one I did was draw their mugshot. Yes, it is Seraphina again. I love her a bunch, so she'll appear a lot in this video. Anywho, I loved this one. Not going to lie, it was one of the more fun ones on my list of the ones I wanted to do. Also, I know some of my OCs look younger than they are in my art style. I swear Seraphina's a teenager. Then I did D the Dot's second question document. This was fun just to think about how they'd react in a real life situation, and honestly helped me learn a bit more about them. It also made me laugh just thinking how they would react for some of these situations. Highly recommend. If you want to stop and read my answers while I scroll, you can. For this one, I designed my OC Almas's room. It was fun to draw out how I imagined it, even though I nearly killed all the brown pencils in my house to make it because she lives in a cabin. So, if your OC lives in a cabin and you want to kill all your brown pencils, this is a high recommendation. Next, I designed Almas and Seraphina's handwriting. It took a lot of thinking to come up with how I thought they would write, but I think it turned out well. Though there were multiple failed attempts while I was deciding how their handwriting would look, but y'all can tell me how you think it looks. Alright, so some explaining for this one. Seraphina is already basically what would be considered evil. I mean, she's a sinner. So instead of designing an evil clone, I just drew an opposite version of her. For this challenge, I drew Almas on a beach since that's one of her favorite places and she does a bunch of her favorite stuff there, like surfing, swimming, and other beach stuff that I don't need to name in this video because it's not a beach video. Next one I'm going to do is the Hunger Games simulator. If anything major happens, I'll record as well as letting y'all know whichever one of these guys win. So somehow Celestia won? I'm confused because she's the only one in the group I chose who didn't even want to hurt anybody. So I'm confused at how she won and got 2 kills, but whatever. So next challenge was scene drafts, which I already did on my own without knowing this was a challenge. I just kind of did it with my characters just for fun so that I could just kind of use it whenever I wanted to. Next was explain their lore to people, which I've already done, and I kind of want to make a video that's separate to this one, just kind of explaining the lore of multiple of my OCs, but also I have a lot of friends who can vouch that I have talked about my OCs and everything about them to them multiple times. So for this one, I've wanted to do these for a while. Here's 2 alignment charts I created for my characters, and it was really fun, and I loved imagining how they would do in these scenarios, and it made me laugh. So if you haven't done these, you definitely should. Lastly, I decided some of their hobbies. I went in and added this into their profiles on Character Hub, and it definitely helps you understand more about your characters. So I definitely think you should add this to some character notes if you haven't already. So yeah, those are some of the things I did with my OCs. If y'all think I should make a part 2 to this, or if you agree with my idea of making a video just talking about some of the characters I used in this, feel free to say so. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.